Welcome to DM Astrology. DM Astrology is a place where you find always a new videos. I am thankful for all my viewers who are viewing me and giving me a lot of encouragement. Now today we are going to see a subject on Moola Nakshatra. Very misconcept is in the society about this nakshatra. People think that it is a worst of the worst nakshatra, but see, in the banner I say it's a king of a nakshatra. It's a galaxy's best nakshatra. Now, in total, in the Shastra it says there are 6 kind of a Moola Nakshatra. We only know the Mool by name, but all the Ganda Mool Nakshatras are all called as a Mool Nakshatra. The main Mool Nakshatra are called Moola, Jyeshta and Aslesha. They are pure Moola Nakshatra. And secondary Nakshatra are Ashwini, Revati and Magha. So Ashwini, Revati, Magha is a secondary subsidiary Moola Nakshatra, and Moola, Jyeshta and Aslesha are the primary or basic Moola Nakshatra. So there are 6 kind of a Mool Nakshatras are there, out of which today we are going to say talk about the pure Moola Nakshatra. Right? So we are going to see what is a Moola Nakshatra. Now, you all know by name it is a Mool. In Sanskrit, the Mool is called as a root. So this is a root cause of a nakshatra. Very powerful nakshatra, very grounded nakshatra, very deep rooted nakshatra. That is a Mool. Those who born in the Mool Nakshatra are specially connected with their past life. There are other Ketu Nakshatra also there like Ashwini and Magha. But this is a center of a nakshatra, center of a galaxy. Here, the person born in the Dhanu Rashi with the Mool Nakshatra are somewhere connected with their past life. So it is said that those who are born in Mool Nakshatra are the same person of this family, or they are ancestor who wish to come again. They born in the Moola Nakshatra. So such a blessed nakshatra which people think that it is a curse. It is not a curse. It's really a blessing that person born in the Moola Nakshatra. Now this hardship of a Mool Nakshatra or the negativity of Mool Nakshatra that we are going to see in detail, but will only continue till age of 8 years. The person born and after 8 years it will not be harmful. It will only cause health related problem till age of 8 years. It is that nakshatra, the person born by nature they will be different from others. They are totally deep rooted. Sometimes people misunderstand them that why he is such a different, why his thought is so total different. But those who born in that nakshatra are very deep rooted. They are different from others. They are intelligent and knowledgeable person. They are very intelligent. That is why they could not cope up with the ordinary people. That is why also people see that his nature is something different. Why he is not like us? But he is not like you because his thinking is very deep. Now we all know that Moola Nakshatra comes in the Sagittarius sign, which is ruled by Jupiter, and Nakshatra is ruled by Ketu. So you have to check those who born in the Moola Nakshatra in Dhanu Rashi. You have to check how the Jupiter and Ketu place in the chart. If it is placed well, then your Mool Nakshatra is blessing. Your Mool Nakshatra is not your curse. If the position of a Jupiter and position of Ketu is perfect in your chart, you don't have to worry whether you are born in Mool Nakshatra or not. It will not going to cause you any hardship. They are the people, the Mool Nakshatra, those who born in the Mool Nakshatra are the person who achieve everything from the hard working and dedication. They are highly dedicated. They are behind. See, we all know the Sagittarius symbol is a horse. The man is sitting with the arch. So they are good in the speed. They are intellectual in the human, and they are always an aim. They always have an aim, target. Until and unless they achieve their target, they don't sit idly. And once the one thing achieve, they'll start the next thing. They'll target next thing and they achieve this. So always being occupied. So where it is bad. So it is, we call in the Sanskrit as a Lakshagami. Means they are always focus on aim and object. They always focus that what aim I have to keep, and they are only blind and see that aim only, not seeing left and right. Very highly educated. not by degree but by intellectual level. So by intellectual level they are very good in the knowledge, as well as they are good administrator, because they always have a tendency to go deep into this, deep into the subject, so they know the root cause. Normally what happens, we always patch up on the surface, but we never go the reason or deepness of this. They are the people who are always being highly educated and good administrator. They should leave the family, because then only they will get a scope, they will get the opportunity. So they should leave the family, then only they grow. That always I have seen. They are deep thinker. You may find in the all the intellectual people, they are deep researcher, all the researcher, doctor, astrologer, astronomer, we have seen in the Moon Nakshatra, because they always go into the root cause. So deep thinker, like a poet, like a script writer, they think very much and then they come with the pearl. So this is the thing. What Moola is called is a bunch of roots. Moola means there are bunch of roots joined together. When we pluck the tree or plant, we will see there are so many roots. So that is called Moola. So it is a bunch of roots. So they are always joined together. You know the tendency of Jupiter, because it's a Sagittarius sign, and Sagittarius is a Jupiter. Jupiter is called as a Dharma. Why Dharma? Dharma means to hold together. So Moola Nakshatra people are always being a loop. They are always in the loop between two people, society and the people, or many people, they always being joined together. So that best thing you will find in the Moon Nakshatra, it's a bunch of roots. Truth seeker, they are always behind the truth. That is why they go deep into it. Even if you say, they will not believe. They'll go in the root cause and then they will believe what is the truth. So truth seeker, good investigator and researcher. They will not accept everything by surface. They say why it is there. They will ask 4 or 5 questions. You will tire, and then they will go themselves and find the truth. So that is why a good investigator, researcher, truth seeker you will find in this. This nakshatra is in the center of a galaxy, the Milky Ways. It is said in the, you can search in the online also, it is said in Wikipedia that it is the center of our galaxy. The Milky Ways lies in this nakshatra, so it is called as a Moon Nakshatra. We call it the center of a Brahmand, and that is why it is deep rooted. So it is a center of our galaxy, Milky Ways, and that is why that lies in this nakshatra, so called as a Moola. Moola means rooted. Now those who born in this nakshatra as an ascendant, suppose somebody is in the Sagittarius ascendant and born in the Moola, that is first 13 minutes and 20 seconds, those who are born, they are under the Moola Nakshatra. So if you are ascendant, it is it, that nature comes as physically. You are very researcher, deep thinker by action, by your action, physical action. So that is the ascendant part. That is also very important. And those who born in the moon sign, suppose their moon is in the Sagittarius and in the Moola Nakshatra, so they are mentally or emotionally very deep rooted. So they feel everything very deeply. They feel everything with the very deeply. So either you born in the ascendant in the Sagittarius and Moola, or either you born in the moon. If your moon sign is a Sagittarius and a Moola, these both are making you very strong. Either physically ascendant, either emotionally moon. So that's the strongness you will find in the Moola Nakshatra. Now there is some negative part of a Moon Nakshatra also there. Like somebody born in the first pada, we call as a Charana. If somebody born in the 3:20 minutes, 3 minutes and 20 seconds of the Moola Nakshatra, first pada what we call, because Nakshatra pada is a Namaj. So it is a Aries comes. So it is not good for the father. It is fatal for the father, and until and unless you got puja, shanti for the Moon Nakshatra, the father should not face the face of his child. It is said, and it has happened also so many cases that when there is a Moon Nakshatra and first pada, the father faces a lot of challenges. but don't think that it is a negative. Just need to do some puja, shanti, and remedies, then you will get a good thing. If born in the second charan, second pada, it will cause harm to the mother. So that is why those who born in the Moola Nakshatra second pada, it cause a health related or life related problem to the mother. So that it has to be done the shanti, so that mother will not face the problem, because mother has to connect with the child immediately after the birth. So it should be immediately done the shanti within the 24 hours, so that mother will not get affected. And in third pada, it is for the own self, own health. So if third pada the child has born, then it will cause him a health related problem. So it has also to be done shanti as earlier it is possible, either in the same day or after the month when it will repeatedly come the Mool Nakshatra. It shanti has to be done, so that he will not face the problem for his lifespan. And fourth pada is no problem. If somebody born in the Moola Nakshatra fourth pada, then it will not cause any problem. It will be okay for himself and not going to cause anybody. So that is also very important thing, that to whom it is affect, whom not affect. Now we'll see all the planet, how the planet gives a good result in this nakshatra. Like we first see the sun. If sun is placed in the Moola Nakshatra, the sun plays in the Sagittarius sign with the Moon Nakshatra. That is a time we are not calling as a auspicious time. Somewhere from 15th December to 28th December, that remain 13-14 days. That is not auspicious for any muhurta. Why it is being not considered good? It is a mean minarak also it is called in Sanskrita, or mean mass, which is not good for any auspicious religious function. Why it is so? Because sun, Jupiter and Ketu, they all align. Sun is soul, Jupiter is a religious belief, and Ketu is a moksha karaka. So all three things will always enlighten your soul for the moksha. So it is a time for spending own self for own moksha, not to for the celebration or any religious thing. So that is a time reserved for your own self. Do something good for your own soul, and after the month it will be Makara Sankranti. So sun will be good for the spiritual people, those who want to start any spiritual journey. It is a good time when sun is in the Sagittarius sign with the Moola Nakshatra. When moon is placed in Sagittarius sign with the Moon Nakshatra, they are very deep thinker, very good administrator, and very good researcher and writer. They are good in poetry, they are good in the write-up, they are always in the mood wise also, they are very deeply rooted mood. So that is why it is not on the surface you will find anything, but it is very deep rooted. While Mars is in this sign, see, Mars is a fiery planet and Sagittarius is also fiery. Mars, Jupiter and Ketu. This alignment is also very good. A good administrator you will find during this period. You will find that very dedicated and soldiers and everybody who always fighting nature, always having a very good courage. You will find in the Dhanu Rashi Moola Nakshatra. So for them also, even Ketu is not favorable, but Sagittarius sign is very encouraging for the Mars and dedicated, because Mars is the action and Sagittarius is the aim. So their activity, their action is always dedicated to some work. Very good. Mercury. Mercury is not comfortable in the Sagittarius sign, but it is comfortable with the Ketu Nakshatra. So those having Mercury in the Sagittarius Mool Nakshatra, they are also very deep thinker and very good advisor. They are very good advisor, good writer, blog writer, books writer. So they are very deep thinker, good advisor. That is also very good. When Jupiter you will find in the Sagittarius sign, it is placed in the own sign with the Ketu Nakshatra. They are highly inclined towards the religious matter or spirituality. We call it like a sannyas yoga. Those who renown the world, they are all sannyasis. So they are why sannyasi? Because they want to know the truth behind their birth. So that they take the path of the spirituality, and they are not in the society, but they are always for the society at a large. like our Rishimini, those who have invented so many things for us, and that is a blessing today we are receiving. While Venus in the Moola Nakshatra, that is a Sagittarius sign, it is not so comfortable, and also Venus is the pleasure seeking, whereas Jupiter and Ketu is always being for the spirituality, religious matter, or sacrifice. So Venus is not so comfortable in this sign because it's not, but it is also a guru. So many times we have seen the transformation in the people, those Venus is there in the Sagittarius sign, but not so comfortable. Talking to the Saturn, when Saturn in Sagittarius sign is also very neutral and very powerful, but very powerful when it is in the Moola Nakshatra. So Saturn, spirituality, Jupiter, religiousness, Ketu, reincarnation, all three things combined. That is also creation of a sannyas yoga. So Saturn, Jupiter and Ketu, when they are aligned, that is the best time where people seeking truth and justice. They are the people who make the change in the society, change in the law, change in the many things in the society. So Saturn in the Jupiter, Sagittarius sign in the root Moola Nakshatra, best time. Rahu, we all know Rahu debilitated in this sign. So Rahu could not give the negative impact in this sign, but very comfortable in the Ketu sign. So you have a very good connectivity of a subconscious mind, and Ketu is a spirituality. So it is a more encourage for the trance. It is good for the trance and very good sign for the spiritual seeker. And lastly, when we talk about the Ketu, when Ketu in the Sagittarius, it is exalted, and when it is a Moola Nakshatra, it is its own Nakshatra. So that is the best combination when Ketu is exalted and his own Nakshatra, where you will find a deep rooted Moola Nakshatra result. And they are the good researcher. They never come in front, but they always work behind the show. They are always a reason for all the things, but they never reveal that what they know. But spirituality, spiritual path, the Jupiter, Ketu in the Sagittarius in the Moola Nakshatra, the best. And lastly, when Ascendant is in Sagittarius and the Moola, that person is very dedicated. They will achieve everything with the hard work and dedication, and they are always physically very deeply actionable and very good administrator. So all the planet, somewhat Mercury and Venus are not comfortable, but the rest of all the planets are giving very good result while they are in the Sagittarius Moola Nakshatra. Then when we speak about the Dasha, those who born in the Ketu Dasha, you can see my exception in Dasha video where I said that Ketu is an exceptional good Dasha. If you born in Ketu Dasha, best. If you are running the Ketu Dasha, it is also good because it will connect you to the past life. To whom you meet in this is a time where you meet the person to whom you have some connection in past life and to whom you have to give something. So they will come in your life, you pay them and you will get relief. So that best it is. So that is also a very good combination. We say that when Ketu Dasha is there, the person detached with the materialistic life and approach to the spirituality. Do pray Lord Ganesha. Ganesha is a blessing for the Moola Nakshatra. So those who born in the Moola Nakshatra, they should start from the childhood of praying Lord Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapate Nama. Visit the Ganesha temple, chant a Ganesha mantra, or always being connect with the Lord Ganesha. You will be always blessed. So that is also one of a remedy and one of a booster. You will always bless with the Ketu. So if any planet is placed in the Ketu Nakshatra, if you born in the Ketu Dasha, if you are traveling through the Ketu Dasha, or if when Ketu transit of any houses, there also it will goes into the deep. So my dear friend, this is an opportunity for you. So this is a kind of a opportunity for you to get a good result of Moola Nakshatra. So don't think those who born in the Ketu Nakshatra, the Moola Nakshatra, don't feel something down feeling that, oh, why I born in this Nakshatra. You are special. You have continued your book of a past life and doing same thing in this life. And you know better your purpose of life in this life, and you will reduce your deeds and more close to your this moksha release, so that better you are. So such a kind of a video you can find in my channel DM Astrology. You can always contact me for the more information and consultation in the WhatsApp number given here. You can always contact me. You can search me in my website www.dmastrology.com. You can always connect with me in my Facebook page or my Instagram page DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta. I hope you like, you will share and you will subscribe my channel DM Astrology for such kind of a knowledgeable video. Thank you. Namaste.